Thank you. Thank you.
Press conference, post-game press conference. First your opening statement and then questions.
Well, good evening to everybody. I would like to congratulate my team. I think we were a better team tonight, and we play a very mature game, very smart, I would say. Managed to force 16 turnovers out of Maccabi. We try to build our game on not to give them the open court, which are very, very tough to stop a very athletic team such as Maccabi. Forced 16 turnovers, as I said, and even though we haven't shoot the ball from the perimeter that brilliant, we had the control of the game from the very beginning. We had our moments, of course, especially in the third quarter, where we couldn't operate well. There was a lot of pressure on the ball handlers, and we played it wrong over there against their best defender, one of the best defenders, which is Kane. But we find a way to operate in a different way, post-ups, driving the ball and support the basket, which is very important because we have won also in that part. Maccabi's, if I'm not mistaken, before that game was leading in rebounding in EuroLeague, one of the best teams in rebounds. So we have beat them also in that part. Overall, we were a better team, and once again, congratulations to my players for that victory. To be continued. The best of luck, of course, for Maccabi.
Hi, Coach. Congrats. Today we got a possible glimpse of what can happen if you meet Maccabi in the playoffs, because they are 8 and you're 1. Is Maccabi a team that you rather meet in the playoff rather than other teams?
Right now, you're not going to hear that from me, of course. I mean, Maccabi is a good team. It has a lot of potential, a lot of options to operate and to create and to execute the ball. We don't think who's going to be now 8. We try to see our destiny, and our destiny is to try to, since we secure in the last game against Baskonia the playoffs, which was the first target for us. Now the second target is to try to qualify and grab one of the 4 spots that gives you the home court advantage. So we're going from step by step. We try to think now the next game, which is in VTB, another road tough game against After, and again we think about Unikaha. There's a lot of games to be played. Nobody secured nothing now. It's just a game, so I'm not thinking that far. And of course, if we will meet once again, I'm gonna approach that game with a huge respect towards to any opponent, of course to Maccabi as well.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Good night.
מישהו מהעיתונאים שכח את זה פה? שלך? אתה רציני? זה כל ההיסטוריה שלך? איך אתה הצלחת? בוא לפני שחבר'ה בבקשה על השם.
Post-game press conference with Coach Spachia. Coach, please, your summary for the game and then some questions.
Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to congratulate CSKA for the beautiful basketball and win tonight. We try. We did so many things, and we had some momentum during the game. But every time when we had a chance to do something, or we miss open shots or turn off the ball. At the end, they are way better. I would say even two different planets. We are not even close to the CSKA. I cannot say nothing to my players because they really tried, they fight, but I couldn't. CSKA was way better team. What bothered me a little bit more than usually, we don't turn off the ball in EuroLeague. We are one of the best teams in EuroLeague not to turn off the ball, and today we had 16 turnovers, and all of them was straight to our basket, which is impossible to set up defense. That was key to the game, and they win by 20 points because of fast break points. And we limited them on 6 threes, which is the lowest and less than they score entire season. But their quality and their possibility to play inside, same as the outside, gave them that quality and permission to play against everybody, and even if they don't score, they're able to win. You can ask question whatever you need.
Hi, Coach. You said that CSKA and Maccabi are on different planets, so
yes.
I want to ask if you actually qualified for the playoffs and you finish 8th and CSKA will finish 1st. How do you make up for this separated planets?
First of all, CSKA and Maccabi are two different planets. I'm going to repeat it. And if we're going to come to that position, I'm going to respond on the question. But right now, 6 games left, I have to take care of so many different things, and I cannot think about it. Thank you very much.
Okay, and please, just one more question, please. We saw that there was a lot of impatience from the Maccabi crowd. Many of them left before the game ends. Did you feel it on the court?
I don't think that you're asking the appropriate question to one serious coach as I am. I think I should be concentrated on the basketball and things on the court. But it looks like your attention is on something completely different, which is going more to the yellow than basketball page. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Coach.
Good evening.
This is the first time that Norris Cole is starting the game in the EuroLeague game. Did he ask for that? Was a request?
No, definitely no. When you prepare the game against such a team, you're trying to do something different. Also, he's not in his best shape, and we're trying to help and to take him out of the situation. And the players never ask about to play in starting lineup or not to play. So he accepts his role. He knows why he's starting off the bench, and it was never a problem. Right now, our guards cannot make a shot, and that's the big problem for us. But they're fighting, they're trying, and I cannot say nothing to them.
Do you feel, Pierre and Norris are not in their best, like you're saying? Do you feel that they're under kind of pressure, mental pressure?
I think that they are a little bit down. I cannot tell you that they feel any kind of pressure. There is so many games they played, so many good games, and what is the real reason? Very difficult to say. We're working hard. We analyzing the situation, but for me, it's the most important. They cooperate, they're coachable, and that's the most important. And if you're working hard, if you're still thinking that you can do it, you're gonna come out of this situation.
That's the reason they left to USA to give them like mental support, or?
No, definitely. My speech in the locker room was more about that than anything else. I know what kind of things we can improve, but we're gonna talk about in the film session and the practice, and to support the players and to give them hope is the most important for me right now. I know what they did for us this season and what they can do, and I'm sure they're gonna do it again.
Hi, Coach. Good evening. When the team was down by such a significant margin in the fourth quarter, is there any specific reason you didn't let the players who don't usually play, like Zusman or Itai Segev, play some minutes, as you saw that?
If you want to underestimate the player and to do something bad to him, it's to put him on the -20. That's the worst for development. You remember that Zusman start the game in CSKA, and if you wanted to develop someone, better gives him starting lineup than to put him on the -20. That's my basketball philosophy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.